One of the fastest spreading illnesses among children in the United States right now isn't COVID or the flu, but a respiratory virus known as RSV. Now help could finally be on the way. This week, Pfizer announced its creation of a vaccine that could protect newborns from the virus. When given to pregnant women in trials, it was almost 82% effective in preventing RSV in babies up to 3 months old. It was almost 70% effective in children through 6 months of age. Dr. Mike Cinnamon is the director of the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit at Cone Health. He says he's optimistic about Pfizer's latest development.
RSV has been very difficult and a real challenge to make an effective vaccine for it. People have been working on that one for many, many years. It potentially could be an incredibly effective tool. I mean, RSV causes lots of misery in small children.
Reports show RSV cases are rising in 36 states across the country at an alarming rate. Dr. Cinnamon says this increase is partially due to children not being exposed to the virus and developing immunity during the COVID pandemic lockdowns.
And this year, I mean, we are seeing more children in the emergency department, in the hospital, and doctor's office than any of us can remember in recent years. Our hospitals are very busy with children who are sick. ERs are full, and this is true throughout the country and state. This is not just unique to us in Greensboro. It's a national situation.
RSV can also be dangerous for older adults too. Pfizer and its competitor GSK recently announced their shots also provided protection for seniors. Pfizer says it plans to seek FDA approval this year. Now, health experts say the findings raise the prospect that the vaccines might become available before next fall's RSV season. As we know, RSV is not new. It is pretty common, but as Dr. Cinnamon was telling me, it's those younger children, it's those babies, the small ones, premature babies, any babies with some type of health defect like a hole in their heart. They're the ones that are most susceptible to this virus and can develop some breathing issues down the way, or even, sadly, death.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier in the newsroom, and I've had friends that their kids have gotten RSV. Actually, my niece's little kid had it when she was super young, and it is a dangerous, we hear about it all the time, and I think a lot of people just go, oh, RSV, I've heard about that my whole life, but it really is more serious than people think. And that COVID, I've never heard anybody say what he said to you about that because of COVID, they didn't get a chance to build up immunity. I didn't think about that. It makes total sense.
It does.
It's wild that we are still seeing effects from the COVID, the lockdown, the bad part of COVID, still today.
Still today. In every way, whether it's health, the economy, there's so many ways that this has impacted and changed our world forever, for sure.
As a parent, I'll tell you, one of the most helpless feelings in the world is when your kid has a breathing issue.
Yes.
Because my twins had that early on. It was almost like asthma that they grew out of. That's a horrible feeling for a parent to watch their child gasp for breath.
Well, help is on the horizon, so we'll just keep our eyes posted on that one.